like a virgin, touched for the very first time, like a virgin. Hi! It's another week. I'm feeling pretty good, even if waiting until it's 3:40 in the morning maybe not my best decision in my entire life. But it's fine. I drink tea, so I'm not exactly sleepy. I'm gonna regret that in an hour when the fire is still exporting, but right now I'm not regretting yet. We're gonna count that as a victory for right now. I had a pretty good week. I didn't do everything. I didn't solve my entire list of goals in a week. I didn't solve war or world hunger, but I did some stuff. I did pretty well. What I didn't do was make the jack set and edit a video, because those are the two things that I'm procrastinating on. I really don't want to do them, so I'm not doing them. So I'm doing everything else just so I don't have to do them. So they are the frog. They are the cockroach that I'm avoiding. But apart from that, I did great. I even did some administrative stuff, which pretty impressive, I know. I had 2 full days of rest because my body was at its wit's end. Don't remember exactly what I did the previous week, like last Thursday, but it must have been pretty damn exhausting because Friday and Sunday I was just fried. I couldn't do anything, so I just didn't. Saturday I managed to write, and I was pretty happy about it because I wrote like 2-3 Ks of important things that I didn't write yet on my step, so I'm pretty happy about it. I downloaded the 4th season of Leverage, and when I went to download the 5th, Dailymotion said no. I love immensely the person who just posted them in the first place, but they're not here anymore. Like, there are 3 episodes, remnants of the whole season, so you know it had been posted and then removed partly and then never reposted again. And I understand, I completely understand, but that means that for now I cannot watch season 5, which is a shame. And also the 3rd episode of season 4 I cannot watch either, which I can do it. I can handle it. So apart from that, I did some sewing, so I did not do everything at once. What I did was Monday I decided to do some sewing, so I brought down my bag where all of my work in progress are, and I decided that there were stuff that I could do without the machine, because the machine is kind of what's scaring me, especially since I broke another needle again, because I'm so great at that. So yeah, I decided to do the cutting and the seam ripping. So I removed the zipper from a short that I gave up on. Like, I think it's better if I just give up on it, and instead I work on all of those. So what I did between Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so in total 3 days. I didn't work non-stop, but I work on them on 3 days project. So I have this one that I even made some little buttons, no? And this is a band for when, you know, it's so hot that I do not care for wearing anything that covers more than 17% of my body. So it doesn't cover much, but it covers the interstitial. And in the same spirit, I have another one. Wait. Once again, it doesn't cover much, but it's irrelevant. And they are made out of 2 bottoms that I cut, the bottoms of 2 shirts that I cut. One of them is this one. Of course, it's the wrong side. That I ordered. It was way too big, and just cut down the sides and I removed like all of that from the bottom, so now it's actually cropped up. What I bought it for. And I removed it from this t-shirt that is going to be the Celestia Princess t-shirt. So now that it's cut into a crop top too, it's still long, so I can handle it, so I don't, you know, flash everyone. Now the next goal is going to be to make a template, not a template, stencil with Princess and paint it. I think I'm gonna paint it like purple or something. Try to make a purple-blue gradient. Purple-blue-green gradient. I think it would be cool. And yeah, because I wanted to find one with the correct print, but I couldn't. And then I wanted to have stick-on letters in silver, so in shiny silver, but they cost a lot. I couldn't find exactly what I wanted. I think I'm gonna give up and do the old-fashioned way, the way I do my t-shirt usually, which is homemade stencils and paint. So that's on my list. And in my cosplays I also did this one, which is gonna be my Winnie the Pooh top. So the color has been a bitch, and all of the work of this thing had to be to draft the color so it kind of looks like this. The problem is that I winged it, and I wasn't willing to undo completely and start from scratch, so I just did that, so it doesn't look great, but from afar it has the correct shape. Like now we have seams there, which is pretty weird, and it doesn't sit very nicely around the shoulders, but it got the look, and it's not uncomfortable, so I think it's gonna fit for now, at least until I give up on it. I don't like it anymore and I want to just redo it. And I saved the bottom to make another band if I want to wear it. It's just, since it's wool, it's a lot warmer, so can deflect the purpose of having just a band, but it's okay. That means that I have a lot more summer and heatwave clothes, so that's great. The other 2 sewing projects that I wanted to do, 2 tops, the top for my Luna cosplay and the top that I wanted to make out of the scarves, they are both more complicated than those. That's why I procrastinated on them. But they're on my list for next week. Because I'm a badass and I can do it. So I did that. Pretty happy about that. I went to the library and to pick a package. So I worked a lot. And the package was brown overalls. So of course they're pretty thick. so they're not for now. Really not. They're more for autumn and winter, and they are fucking awesome. They fit me almost perfectly, but with enough room that I can wear actual big sweaters underneath, and they have pockets everywhere, and they're good quality, they're brown, they are awesome. I love them. And they cost me $6. I love thrift shops. Anyway, I also started working on the July month, on the 22nd, so it was Tuesday. And I finished them today. Just did that right now. That's why I'm only filming right now at 3:30 in the morning. What I also did yesterday I did the apple pie. Finally did that fucking apple pie that I've been dragging on every week for 3 months now. I don't know. I finally did it, and I'm really happy, and it tastes really good. That means that all of my other jars of filling are now tested, and I know they taste good. I know that the sous vide process went well, and that I can actually use them without making us sick. And yeah, it was great. And I did it because at 5 a.m. there was a spider between me and my bedroom, and it was that close to the place I keep my vacuum. This means that I couldn't get my vacuum out to suck it and get it away. That was a problem. So I was there waiting, trying to find solutions to that problem, and I contacted every fucking person I had conversations open, including some obscure Tumblr mutuals that I usually don't talk to. But I was like, please tell me someone is awake so I'm not alone dealing with the spider. And then one of my neighbors at 5 a.m. went out to get to his car to go to work. And I jumped on him and said, do you have 2 minutes? And he was nice, and he took up the spider from me. He was one of those barbarians, you know, that just need a paper towel and just grab it, and I can never do that. Most of my neighbors are able to do that, and I always think that like aliens or something, because I never could do that. Anyway, he did that, so I thought to thank him, I will bring him some apple pie. So I did it, and I brought him 2 slices, and I brought my other neighbor 1 slice because I wanted to celebrate the fact that I have internet now. My internet is back, and I wanted to thank her for letting me use hers in the meantime. By the way, another thing that is closed, internet is back. And I wanted to comment then, but I didn't then, but I did now. The truth is, I only commented on 3 fics. That's not a lot in the hour that I spent, but there were 3 fics that I spent a lot of time reading those past couple weeks, and that I really loved, and one of them I already reread, so I love them a lot, and I wanted to leave very big heartfelt comments, so I did. So I spent a lot of time just writing everything, so I'm happy about it. So I only wrote 3 comments, but I did 3 bigs, and so I can feel good about it. So I did that today. I did a comment. I did the dishes because it was pretty ugly, but yeah. I wrote lightweight, a small one shot of like 2K to 2,300 words, I think. So it's really not a big deal, but I wanted to write it for a while, and I know it doesn't exactly fit any ships, so I can't use it for my advent anyway. So I wanted to write it and get it done and get it away. and just get something posted because I haven't posted anything in a while and I was feeling kind of shitty about it. So I wrote it, I finished it, I posted it, so I'm really happy about it. And I did 2 different things in administrative bullshit. One is lying on my unemployment website, and the other is contacting my bank that wanted to sell me a credit card, not a credit card, a money card, because we don't have credit card here in France, a card process. And I said, I just had to answer, thankfully I could do this by email and just say, hey, I appreciate your offer, but I'm pretty sure that it's not a good offer in the long term, so maybe not. I did the dishes, I did the sketches, I did the comments, I wrote, and now I'm doing the vlog, and it's almost 4 AM, so I'm not gonna do anything else today. It's already pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about what I did. Anyway, the only two left things on my wait list are long things like starting the jack set and edit the video of both heavy long stuff that I'm not going to start at 4 AM, no way. So I'm not gonna do that. So next week, again, I want to say the jack set / film it. I want to finish July because I only have 6 days left. So July, but it's watermelon. It's a pretty simple theme. It's a minimalist theme, so it's gonna be pretty easy. I think I can film it in less than 3 hours, so I'm not super scared about this one. I want to edit a video, that would be great. I want to remove palettes because I didn't this week. I didn't do any palettes this week. One of the reasons it's pretty cold outside, which I appreciate, really do. But that means that when it's raining, I don't really do that, and when it's not raining, I just try to spend the few minutes I spend outside just relaxing and not working. I didn't. I want to comment more because that's a good thing to do, and I want to do it more. I want to do more sewing, so I said I want to make the Luna top and the scarf top, and if I have time, I have the materials for a skirt that I'm not going to wear yet, but it will be great. I think I have the material to make the vampire cape. The problem is that I have a lot of fabric, and I feel like it would be wasted on such a small item. I think I have enough fabric to make a circle skirt out of it, but it's not exactly the right type of fabric to do that. It's great for a coat, I guess, a cape coat, but it's just not great for a skirt, I think. I have to think more about it. But I have a tablecloth, an orange tablecloth that I wanted to make a skirt out of, so maybe if I have time. And I have to write, so I want to work on Misstep and hopefully finish it. Work on Intimate Betrayal and hopefully finish it. And Garden and Law, because I have to remove the weeds, and made the mistake of planting a pumpkin into my smallest pot, and I have some fucking weed mint in a bigger pot, and I don't want the mint, so I'd rather transfer the mint into the... What the fucking phone thing? So I'd rather transfer the mint into the small pot and add the pumpkin in the bigger pot, so I can actually have more room, so I can actually have a harvest in the last result. Anyway, you understood. So that's the goal. Overall, I can feel good about myself. I took some rest. I had some days I did really nothing, but it worked out in the end, so It's a marathon, not a sprint, and I'm good at none. Weirdly enough. So on my month list, I had July watermelon. That it's on its way. Sewing. So I did all of the stuff I wanted to do. I could be nice to work a little more on cosplays. Like, could be nice to paint the princess stuff, and to, I don't know, maybe remake the ears for Winnie the Pooh, so that way I have a finished Winnie the Pooh cosplay. So that's sewing. Writing, I wanted to write 2 advent fics this month, and I did not. And for now I have 1 advent fix, and we're already in June. That's gonna be bad. I wanted to do edition, I did not. I wanted to do the jack set, I did not. I wanted to undo the palettes, I'm on my way. I wanted to comment, like, again, I'm on my way. I did a bit, I did not do as much as I could do in a month, but I'm on it. I want to do the garden, and that one is done. It's pretty done. I just have to continue working on it, but it's like unwilling. It's not the same. It's a lot easier. So there's that. I still have a lot of things to do, and it's not as good as I wanted, but I could do worse, so I'm gonna try to focus on that. So yeah, there's that. I could do the mannequin, the dress form, but I know that Christine McConnell is definitely going to post hers this month, so I kind of want to wait to see what's going on in her way of doing it before I start mine. Also, it's hard and I don't want to do it, so I'm procrastinating on it. I'm pretty late on all my needlework, so now that I still have the crochet to finish, and I've got the sweat that arrived, and I wanted to embroider a jack-o'-lantern face on it, which is just gonna be pretty nice. It would be more neat and faster if I had an embroidery machine, but I don't have one because they're fucking expensive, and I don't want to buy a machine just for one item. Just doesn't make sense. Maybe one day when I'm rich. What else I wanted to do is the Newton t-shirts. I think if I manage to push myself into doing the Celestia t-shirt, I could do the Newton t-shirt in the meantime, in the same time. And apart from that, would be great for me to learn painting. So that would be a great thing to do right now. So overall, I'm on my way for all of them. I'm just very late because 2021 is much shorter than planned, in my head at least. So there's that. Pretty good week, not my best. Well, not my worst, definitely not my worst, but maybe one of my best. So I'm on my way, I'm pretty optimistic about it, and now I have some edition to do. So see you next week.